Good morning. Hi, welcome. I am Sarah D. Today I'm going to share with you some thoughts about the rain today and a song about distraction and pain and where we focus, what we look for. It's raining, like I said, and the sky is gray. And I love the way the rain pitter-pats. It's interesting, we sometimes will listen to rain sounds to get to sleep or to relax or to meditate or change our brain state in some fashion. And yet also we sometimes, when it rains, think, why is it raining? Interesting, right? We are curious creatures. And maybe because sometimes when we go out in the rain, if it's too muddy and murky, we've had our rain boot or our slip-on shoe be sucked into the mud, or our children have, maybe on the way getting to the car to go into church, or they've splashed into the puddles and we've had to start over and then we're late and blah, 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 blah. And our expectations of being this perfect, clean representation of a family don't quite pan out. Maybe that's why we look at rain that way. Who knows? I remember one time when it was a summer rain going outside as a child, and it was such a big rainfall. I brought my shampoo out there. I thought, let me see if I can wash my hair out here. It didn't rain quite long enough for me to get it rinsed out, so I had to go finish it off in the house. But it was a fun adventure. Life is an adventure, even with the rain. Or maybe because of the rain. When one of my sons started lifting weights, he went at it very, very hard. And he did a lot of curls. And his biceps pumped up and shortened and ripped, and he could hardly, he couldn't, it hurt so bad for him to straighten his arms out. And he said, Mom, this hurts really bad. And I said, yeah. When you start weight training, you kind of, sometimes we got to go at it a little bit slower. Otherwise we're going to have that massive pain because, our bodies aren't adjusted to that. But what we did is I found we had some big, long wooden spoons. And I had him get it to where his arms were straight because that hurt to do. And I taped the wooden spoon here and here on this side of his elbow crook so that the elbow would remain straight while he slept. And the goal was that in the morning it wouldn't hurt so much. I think it helped. No matter what choice we make, there is a result. And when we're growing, rain, pain, they're involved. There's something that's breaking down to be replaced by something new. Everywhere it happens. In our bodies it happens, even with autophagy. I won't go into that, but you could look it up if you're interested in what autophagy is, when your body eats itself to make new cells. It's pretty cool. We choose how much attention we give to our pain and how we frame it, whether it's part of our growth or this is going to last forever, and why try? Sometimes I wonder how God can look at us and not get discouraged because we're really awful to each other and we're really awful to ourselves. Frequently we are. What did you tell yourself this morning when you looked in the mirror, when you brushed your teeth? Or did you even choose to see you, the you deep inside? Did you even do that? Did you acknowledge yourself? That's something that we have a need to have, is to be acknowledged, to be seen, to be heard, and then to be encouraged, celebrated. And we're not going to get that from the external world all the time. We certainly are not. We must give it to ourselves. So anyway, back to God coming and looking at us, the horrible things we do to each other. I've wondered how he could deal with that. And I've thought, well, maybe because he's not in time, he can see and go to the place of eternity where it's all been made together for good, made to work together for good. Or maybe it's just a matter of, well, I'm going to focus on the growth that is happening through that pain and that labor, and I'm going to hold space with that person while they go through that, because it's necessary. We labor to give birth to our children. Our children labor to be birthed. And then we labor to live, to move through life. And then we labor to die. May we labor with grace. May we labor and be encouraged that the pain of growth will not last forever, at least not the current pain. There's always going to be, as long as we're willing to grow, there will be those pains. They are indeed growing pains. This song I'm going to share is about distraction. That's one of my growing pains, I guess, is I don't necessarily focus on the growth, but I get distracted in the pain. And sometimes pity party myself, and I don't look for that which is going to encourage me to move through it with more grace and with more speed, not spend so much time in the pain. Distraction to distraction, pain to pain. In resistance and avoidance I remain. Where I am in this mess, where I am, can you guess how I can leave? Face your fears, go into the abyss. Don't despair, do not quit. You can do it bit by bit. Though it's hard, it's worth it. Distraction to distraction, pain to pain. In resistance and avoidance you remain. Where you are in this mess, where you are, can you guess how you can leave? Face your fears, move into the abyss. Don't despair, do not quit. You can do it bit by bit. Though it's hard, it's worth it. What are you looking for? That's what you'll find. What are you hoping for? That you will see. Why are you whining? You are the one who decides what you believe. Though the world is around you now, it will pass away. Though the night is dark, it will bow to the light of day. Though your vision is dim, it will bow chance your will to break. He will guide your seeking mind to give you hope to find your way. Distraction to distraction, pain to pain, in resistance and avoidance we remain where we are in this mess. Where we are, can you guess how we can leave? Face your fears, move into the abyss. Don't despair, do not quit. You can do it bit by bit. Though it's hard, it's worth it, and God will move you. Courage take, no fear taunts your will to break. He will guide your seeking mind, give you hope to find your way. What are you looking for? That's what you'll find. This adventure in time is an adventure in choice, learning, experience, and growth. Enjoy the rain. I'm Sarah D. Make it a great day.